Hello. Ooh, my camera's all wonky. Hello. Welcome. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yeah, yes. We are finally here at the weekend. We've made it. So, I'm really looking forward to this weekend because we are starting Ghost Dogs tonight. Ghost Dogs. It has literally been 20 years since I've played this game as well. So there's very little that I remember about it. I remember being traumatized by it specifically because it was scary. I was playing in my basement in the dark with a dog outside. So it was a little disconcerting to play this game at how old I was. If you're tuning in this evening, drop me a note in the chat so we can chat and hang out. Hit the like, share, follow button if you haven't already done so either. I want to be sure that you know about whenever I go live as well as future streams whenever they are ready for you to go and check out if you're not able to view in real time. I do stream Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays from 6 to 8 p.m. on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Gaming. So if you miss a game and you want to catch up, you'll be able to find any of my videos on YouTube or Facebook. Twitch, unfortunately, is only for a short amount of time, but either way, you can still catch it. You'll find a way. So let's get this party started. I'm gonna pull this over here. Boot up the game. I hope everyone had a good week. Ready for a long weekend? All right. Where's my button? There it is. Derp. Derp-a-derp.
Welcome to my latest case.
We only ever play
Lake.
senior detective in this house.
Choose either
So
junior
here we go.
or senior. Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
It's kind of rude. Hey, come out to my house in the middle of nowhere and then ghost her. And if there was something wrong, couldn't you have called her before she showed up? Hold on, my husband just called and snapped me. I want to make sure that there's nothing wrong. I can't tell if something is wrong. He just gave me bug eyes. I don't even know what that snap was. Okay. This house looks so pretty. Huh? I hear mice. Dog butts. Okay. Vitus, Iggy, Lucy, and Xander.
It's stuck.
And if,
I need some sandpaper.
of course. Everything is stuck or locked when we first start, of course. Alright, sandpaper. Keep an eye out for sandpaper. Lovely to have bleach in the floor. And a lot of dust. Ooh, a clock. Clickety click. Bark. Okay. Obviously, this isn't the clock that she uses to go to sleep with. Alright, so we got dogs that come out. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It's coming from inside the house.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful
Oh, okay.
bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
Yeah,
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
What do you mean it's so peaceful? I have not looked around yet.
You make it sound like the house is haunted or something.
Not the house, the woods.
Oh, even
just
better.
wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
One of your trees seems to have other plans for me.
What do you mean?
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
She's giving me so much confidence. This is gonna go well.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
I'm not going out in the middle of the lake at night.
Why? What on earth do you think is gonna happen?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
Cool. Check out... mice! See, I'm not crazy. Check out squeaking.
What is that?
I don't think that's a mouse.
Rotten floorboards. Watch your...
Who leaves a note there? Oh my god. And we already are at 1 death so far. I mean, that's ridiculous. Nope, that's not what I did. Oh. Come on. That way. Are there... She's got sticky notes everywhere, and now I'm scared I'm gonna fall through the floor. Get the well water tested ASAP. Middle name June. Won't be able to stick around. I'm enjoying watching your past Nancy Drew games on YouTube. I'm so glad to hear that. Well, I hope maybe later you'll be able to catch this on YouTube when we're done, if you're not able to stay through the evening. So thanks for stopping by, though. Oh, the map of the forest. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thought you could use this map to the cemetery. You'll find a lot of bait along the way, especially at night. The cemetery's real hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Happy fishing. So I feel like we need to write down directions, perhaps, in our handy dandy notebook. Goose dogs. So from the house, it looks like we go left first. And then a right, left, right, right, straight, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right. Thanks for the like, Logan. And then a straight and then right. And we're at a tree stump. And then a left. And then a right. All right, well, hopefully we don't get terribly lost in the woods. Happy fishing. Oh man, I hope that doesn't mean we have to actually fish. I don't remember fishing. North. Ooh, north is to the left. Ah, okay. I guess we don't... Oh, we do get to keep that. Oh, heck yeah. You're having PTSD from this one? I don't remember playing this one. Okay, maybe I do remember very briefly, though. Alright. Look, here's that bleach again. Just bleach everywhere in this house, apparently. Nancy? I'm really sorry. Okay, that's Nancy. Okay. Please, PPS, please don't hate me. I already do, Sally. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe a little. Water? Get the dead tree cut down. Yeah, already halfway there, Sally. Thank you. Okay, what else am I supposed to see over here? Hey! Wait, this looks just like the thing from Haunted Mansion. Alright. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When the autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night. So we talked about each season, and there's 3 others like them. Probably dogs, if I had to guess. Doge. Oh, whoa. Cancel? I'm not done exploring. Alright, that was weird. Huh! I didn't notice the dogs in the light. I feel like there should be more. Aha! Yeah, that doesn't look good. Is this really all that's in the house? Am I supposed to go outside now?
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Oh, yay.
Something's out there.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
I don't know, you jabroni. Why you just gonna hang around in the dark at night?
sorry, but you startled me. What are you doing out here?
Birds. I'm trying to look for birds.
Isn't this private
What are you
property?
doing out here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm staying in this house, and I heard a lot of weird noises, so I came out here to investigate.
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
Inside the house? Like, what?
I drove in today from River Heights to visit my friend Sally McDonald.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
You've met Sally?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
Okay, so he's fine with being out there, though. Why should I be afraid?
Are you saying Sally's house is haunted by ghost dogs?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone, both.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
And he just watches all this happen? Kind of weird.
The dogs would attack her house?
It's like they don't want anybody but Malone living there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
Did she ever call the police?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Do you live close by?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Oh, hells
Are
no.
those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house.
One more thing. The water in Sally's well needs to be tested.
Is that really
How do I
priority,
do that?
Nancy?
Get a sampling kit from Jeff Akers. Ranger station's on the east side of the lake. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
I'd better wait until daylight.
Well, I'm trying to get back into the house. Oh, hells no.
This is not good.
Glowing eyes and everything. Okay, yeah, mm-hmm. Where are you, puppies? Hmm. Alright, let's go to the daylight hours. Oh, look, the music's so nice. Oh, there's tar. Wait, what am I doing here?
Those look too rotten.
Not sure what you're using wood for, Nancy. Okay, why do you keep pumping? Hmm. He set up the path, right? Hey, look. Yeah. Knock, knock.
This must be Red's observation platform.
Yeah, and I want to look around. Okay, so we know to go to the right is Red's. Okay, so we need to go to...
The boat's full of water.
Oh, of course it is. Oh, that's what the bucket's for. And a screwdriver. Look at that. So handy. Always safety first. Mean it, Nancy. Crank it.
The spark plug is missing.
Oh, man. Excuse me. SEO just comes busting in.
I gotta have some torque.
Like, oh, not a water bottle. Like this? So, where would we get a spark plug? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to the middle because that feels best. I don't know.
The spark plug is missing.
Ooh! Plus 0 minus plus. Alright, I'll write that down. Plus 0 minus plus. Maybe that's what these are supposed to look like? But I don't see like symbols like this is plus or minus.
I gotta have some torque.
Alright, we'll have to look that up. Ooh, Ezio, you're making my mouse move. Alright, so we've got to get a sparkle plug somehow. Let's see if we can find M's Emporium's phone number. Miraculously. Two, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 8, 9.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes,
Right.
but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one bit.
When's the first time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance. But I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Cat, Oh my gosh. He's laying on my hand. Cat, why? Say hi to Ezio. Here. The big chunker. Phew. All right.
Did they always come around the same time, or did it vary?
Actually, they always came around the same time.
All
What are
right.
you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
All right. Well, that narrows that down. 3 people.
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
And he's back.
What about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Wow.
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
Oh. Oh, man. Okay. Fine.
I could really use some sandpaper. Do you have any stashed away somewhere?
Sure don't. Try M's Emporium. That's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself if you haven't been there yet. The place is something else.
Sally, how could she have gotten there yet? Oh my gosh.
How well do you know the owner?
I feel like I've known her all my life. She's so open and friendly. She likes to make it sound as if Moon Lake used to be a major hangout for criminals and degenerates, which isn't really true and irks some people around here no end. But I figure she's just trying to make a buck.
Alright, so we know how to get the water tested. We're not going to ask about that.
I'm curious. Why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming super ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the parks department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
The wall hanging in the living room with a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. Sold the clock. Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house. In fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
Okay.
Has the clock ever worked?
Not for me. Oh, but get this. One day, I was messing with the hands. You know, trying to get them to work. And all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open, and instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock. That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Alright, so we can't do anything unless it's nighttime, apparently. Let's see, is this really the time to clean yourself? I wonder if the board that I got goes there.
This doesn't look very safe.
Eh?
Those floorboards need to be replaced. It's still not fixed.
Oh, okay. Apparently need more wood. Let's go walk around in the woods. Why not? Alright, let's see if my instructions are right. Yeah. Okay, so left. Look, a piece of wood. Right?
I'd better be careful.
Don't be so silly. Right, left, right, right, left. Uh-oh, I don't think this is right. I don't think this is right at all. We're at a log. A log? A log! So if I went that way, it'd be a stone pillar. Okay. And then, whoop. I don't know, might as well just go and explore what's in here, right? Birdie! Okay. Go birdie down that way. That cricket needs to shut up. We're gonna go that way. A shoe? A dead end? Alright, let's start this over. Alright. Right. Oh, look, it says shoe. Oh, I put that on there. Oh. Derp-a-derp. Alright. I want to go this way. And this way. And this way. Fallen tree. Okay. Getting closer. We want to take a Ralph. Bluebird. Yellow marker. I appreciate how they wrote this in here for us as we go through. That way? Tree stump! The cemetery. We found it. We found it. Waldo. Snooky. Aww. More wood. Goodness. Oma Pearl. Oma. Piffin? I don't know. Piffin Path. Piffin Path? Cranky. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Stench. This is awful. Why would that be on someone's thing? Marbles. Aww. Okay, so the dog, these are the dog names. Vitus. Xander. Wait. January 29th. Hold up. I want to write this down. Their birthdays. So Vitus. February 8th, 1924. Xander. Because I feel like this should match the poem in the house, right? August 16th, 1923. Did this one with Heather got confused in the graveyard 836 times? You'll get used. It's just you gotta get used to it. It'll be okay. Lucy. April 4th, 1922. And Iggy. Iggy's the oldest. They were born November 11th, 1919. Okay. So, several different birthdays. It looks like we have a winter, a summer, a fall, and a spring, which is like the poem. So I'll have to go back and read it again. Because supposedly the one that was different than the other three.
Looks like paw prints.
It does look like paw prints. It opens. Okay. It won't let me go left and right. Another birdie. We didn't go this way, so I'm gonna go check it out. Nope, it's dead end. Derp. It's not terrible, like getting around here, you know? Redbird. Maybe the birds are supposed to tell me it's a dead end. Crickets. Crickets, crickets, crickets. Alright, so maybe we can fix the floor now. Cricket.
It's still not fixed.
What do you mean it's not fixed? How many pieces of wood do you need, Nancy? Oh. Alright, let's go look at this poem. Whoop. Okay, leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. So spring is Lucy. Lucy was born in April. I'm gonna put a little star next to Lucy. I think that's it, because February would be winter, right? August would be summer, November would be fall. That makes sense. So Lucy. What's so special about Lucy? Okay, so I guess we'll need to go to sleep so we can go talk to Red in the middle of the night again. Because why this guy is staying on her property doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Well, if it's Mr. Soft-spoken Weirdo.
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
What else would I be coming up here to do? To look at you?
Do you know much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
You're not exactly a people person, are you?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
Okay.
There's no place nearby that sells boat parts? Sally's outboard is missing a spark plug.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
Okay.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket.
How convenient.
Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
What if I said no?
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds.
PEPSOB.
You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. Because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
So again, I'm gonna lean back to where it's nighttime. Birds go to sleep. Most of them, at least, go to sleep at night. So this guy, I don't think he's a good bird watcher. Sus. All right, so let's go back to sleep so that we can then go to M's, listen to the tape, and something else. Oh yeah, find someone who can cut the tree up. Oh my goodness. And I guess we need to find the park ranger too. Alright. I suspect these are wrong. So looking at this, plus minus 0. So let's assume plus means the top notch. Sure. And then negative means the bottom notch. That makes sense, right? Right. I got it. Yeah. All right, let's go see M first. Since we're senior detectives and all.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
Oh, I'm right at home here. Oh my goodness.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sally McDonald said you might be able to help me.
I like helping people. Of course, I like selling them stuff even better. But keep talking.
Hey, no, cat.
Well, Sally invited me to come out and stay with her for a while. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
A tree fell down in the driveway behind my car, and now I'm blocked in.
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time.
Of
so
course
how come
he does.
Sally ain't with you?
She couldn't stand the thought of spending another night in that house.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing them howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I got the bejeebies scared out of me twice last night. Just before I saw the dogs, I caught a man named Red Knot prowling around outside the house.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure. He's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Cassette player. Because this came out in 2002.
What else can I do you for?
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful.
I have no idea
Where'd
what
you
you're talking
get
about.
them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
Alrighty.
So, it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Squeaky Wheel Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap.
Whoa.
Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Okay. What's wrong with the state park?
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
Guess I'll see you later.
Yodelay-hee-hoo!
What? Coco Kringle! Oh my gosh. Stinking candy. Sunny June. Live bait. What am I doing? Why am I opening this? Ew.
Ew!
Why? Nancy, why? Wait, was there something else in here I was supposed to touch? No. Okay. MB Aviation. Millie gets you there. M. Benson. I wonder if that's someone's name we need to look for. Buy a piece of the past. 80 years ago, Moon Lake was crawling with gangsters, flappers, jazz musicians from the big city. Something in the lake. They wouldn't even bother going after it. Each item you see was fished out of Moon Lake and most likely belonged to some wealthy big shot. By legal means. Don't go home without buying at least one. Genuine artifact. Okay, so she's saying like those bottles. Alright, not much to see in here. Let's go visit this ranger that everyone keeps talking about. Good thing Nancy knows how to drive a boat. Oh. It's a big thing. It is already a state park. What's the problem? I don't know. Okay, whatever. What is in a name? Moon Lake is crescent-shaped, freshwater. Pennsylvania, best kept secrets. Including trout, carp, freshwater bass. Does that mean we have to fish? Fishing is permitted with a fishing license. I feel like we're gonna have to fish. Drop by visitor center, say hi to our park ranger. Private property here. That is a big chunk in the middle of the park. That could be motivation. Critters. Critters. White-tailed deer, chipmunks, cottontail rabbits, otter skunks, and more common animals, or some of the more common animals. All wildlife can be dangerous, right? Birds. Common shorebirds include great blue heron. Really? All the way in Pennsylvania. And the mallard. Portion of the park is closed. So this is... Wait, I'm looking at this. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at here. This portion of the park is closed to visitors as several rare birds such as yellow-bellied flycatcher are known to breed in this area of the park. So is this private property all of Sally's? Okay. Fishing regulate. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to fish at some point. I know it. I just know it. It's against the law to use more than 2 rods or lines. Using nets strictly prohibited. What can you use? All persons on board any type of boat must wear a Coast Guard approved flotation device. Okay. Boating regulations. 18 horsepower. Mooring of boats on any dock creates a hazard to swimmers. I don't even know if we have a permit. We're driving around without potentially a permit. Always carry the 10 essentials. A map of the area. Dress appropriately. Keep pets on leash. Designated trails. Use a flashlight at night. Poison ivy and ticks are common. And be a friend. Keep the park clean. Okay. Hey, kids. Okay. In case you didn't know what all these things look like. I don't remember if we've played this one, Logan. I think we did once, Heather. But it was years ago.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Akers' permission.
Well, then why is it sitting out? Civilian Conservation Corps. 1932. Great Depression presidential candidate Franklin D. Roosevelt recognized the country was facing 2 serious problems. Natural resources were rapidly being destroyed by soil erosion and deforestation. Thousands of able-bodied men were unemployed, desperately looking for work. So when he was elected, Roosevelt immediately compelled Congress to pass the Emergency Conservation Work Act, called for the establishment of a peacetime army of men who, stationed at various camps throughout the country, would undertake work projects that would save and revitalize the nation's forests while allowing the men to earn much-needed paychecks. Pretty cool. By the end of 1935, this army, called the Civilian Conservation Corps, had been successfully mobilized and was hard at work. 500,000 enrollers were stationed at 2,650 camps, which were located in all 48 states, as well as territories of Hawaii and Alaska. Okay. The CCC was abolished in 1942. Sounds like the CCC. You are correct, Rubber Duck. The importance of its role in the development of recreational facilities in national, state, county, and metropolitan parks throughout the country cannot be understated. CCC. Alright, so I guess that's saying that they potentially helped with Moon Lake. And all the things that have been found, potentially. Moon Lake Logging Company. It looks like, I guess, there was more people around. I went to college for parks and natural resources. Oh, cool. The music in this one slaps. That's pretty cool. For parks and natural resources, so specifically what's that concentration called? That's pretty cool. I don't know if I've never heard that. Logging company again. A guy with a beard. How do you read this? Albertus Lundquist. Oh, that's cool. Still, I mean, that's a pretty unique experience. Sorry, I'm having to kick the cat again. Ezio wants his dinner, so he's trying to chew on things. Well, that's pretty cool. The town of Liberty? I'm assuming that's what that says. Park Rangers. Francis Bacon Grits. No way, that's not a real name. No way. And Zelda Strawberry. Come on, Her Interactive. Moon Lake. Frivoli Brothers win fishing contest. Those eyes are a little scary. Flavie, Danny, and Roni. What? Proudly showing the winning catch for the year. Flavie, Danny, and Ronnie. I don't know about that. Poison Ivy. Learn to identify leaves of 3. Leave them be. That's what I remember. Ah! Except leaves of 3, beware of me. That's a different one. You can prevent the misery of poison ivy by looking out for the plant when you're outdoors. Some people are very sensitive. Develop a serious rash, blisters. Severe cases need medical treatment. Oh no. Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, acute respiratory failure and death due to mice. A deer mouse infected with the virus does not appear or act sick. Great. Great. How to avoid. Never sweep in an area inhabited by mice, as sweeping would stir up particles. Wear a respiratory mask. Wear gloves. Thoroughly wet down the area with bleach. Oh, that's why there's so much bleach in the house. Remove dirt from area with damp towel, mop, or sponge. Okay. Giardias. I'm saying this wrong. Giardiasis. Giardias. I think that's right. Or beaver fever. God. Beaver fever. Oh my gosh. It's a parasite that lives in the intestines of people and animals. Hard-shelled cysts are expelled into the environment, and the waste matter affected in animals. Oh my gosh. Diarrhea, abdominal cramps, stomach upset. Ooh. Very contagious. Beaver fever. Sorry, that's too funny. Never drink untreated water. If you use water that you suspect is contaminated. What are you doing, cat? Heat the water to a rolling boil. Oh my goodness. Lyme disease. Carried by deer tick. Flourish in wooded areas where animals, rodents, deers, and birds feed are abundant. Okay. Wear light colored clothing so you can see the ticks. Oh, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Always wear a long sleeve shirt. Tuck your bottoms of your pants into your socks or boots. Inspect your skin carefully. Absolutely. Check between your toes, by the way, as well. And in your hair, if you have long hair. Have a friend help you check to make sure there's not any elsewhere. Logan, can you get Ezio? Well, I think he needs fed. He's chewing on stuff. Forest fire prevention. Okay, so instead of Smokey the bear, we have a skunk. Smokey the skunk. It's up to the people using our nation's park and forest lands to prevent forest fires. While some fires are started by lightning, the most devastating fires tend to be started by human carelessness. No smoking anywhere allowed on park grounds. Fireworks, firearms, campfires are allowed, but only designated areas. Alright, so at some point, I guess we deal with fire. Hey, look, it's... Oh, hold on. I want to read this. Before we talk to the park ranger. How old is this tree? Did you know the rings indicate age? Cross-section of this pine tree was 62 years old. Okay. Prolonged growth, blah, blah, blah. Hey, look, he has a dog thing. I wonder if he has dogs.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see, Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
That's her. Unfortunately, she seems to have developed a problem of the canine kind.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
I saw them myself.
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, buddy, but they're misbehaving dogs.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
As a matter of fact, I do.
I'm a very busy man, Miss Drew, but
Are you?
I am here to serve the public.
Yes. It makes me think of that episode of Parks and Recreation when Ron Swanson was made to sit at a desk that was in the middle of the room. And he had to swivel his chair to avoid the lady who wanted to talk to him.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
All right.
Do wells go bad very often?
Depends on when they were dug. The older they are, the more susceptible to contamination they are.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
Which is apparently rather colorful.
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
As an officer of the law, can you think of anyone who might want to scare Sally off her property?
The woman who owns the shop across the lake? Emily Griffin? I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure she's been dragging the lake in front of Malone's house for artifacts, which is illegal. It would be a lot easier for her to do her dirty work if nobody was living there.
I mean, that doesn't seem like a big enough reason to scare someone off, you know?
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Well, thanks. Thanks a lot. So helpful.
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
This guy is like a treasure trove of information.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Yay. I don't know whose letter that was, by the way.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for
As
the tip, Ranger Acres.
I read. Beaver fever, to be exact, sir. Alright, I think we've looked at everything in here. Except for this thing. What's this? Oh my gosh, how much stuff do I need to read here? Well water. Oh gosh. Nowadays, wells located. Ew, rotten eggs may be perfectly safe. I would not be drinking water if it smelled like eggs. Disinfect the well. Carefully calculated amount of chlorine. Reduces and eliminate foul odors. If your well is more than 20 years and has not been used or tested, immediately stop drinking. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Priming a pump. Shallow well pump, which can lift water maximum of 25 feet at sea level. The action of the pump sucks the air out of the intake pipe that extends down into the well. So maybe that's something I need to do, is to prime the pump and then do it. When a pump seems to stop working, that is when it fails to suck any water up out of the spout, no matter how much the handle is pumped. Probably needs to be primed. To prime the pump, simply pour potable drinking water into the top of it. Oh, that would be the water from the water bottle. It's a good idea to fill a container with water right away and keep it nearby, so you'll have water the next time your pump needs priming. Okay. That's okay, that one was helpful, fine. And we've already read the little handouts on these. So, okay. History. Lenape. Yeah. Lenape tribe. Populated the northeast U.S. Curious and friendly, were hospitable to early colonists. Lenape migrated west, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, and Kansas. Okay, they finally settled in Oklahoma, where more than 11,000 still live today. Native Americans were the first true settlers. Around 1635, immigrants from Europe arrived. Anti-slavery prior to the Civil War. Famous residents. Look, it's a doge. I wonder if it's one of our doges. Early 20th century, many celebrities from the East Coast spent their time here. Ziegfeld. His boat. In 1926, the Folly King ran into rocks on the north end of the lake and capsized. Nobody was hurt, but rather than going to the bother of repairing the boat, Ziegfeld simply left it there. Legend has it it's for years a local dog would swim out to the wreck every day and lie on it, barking at everyone who came near. Oh. Boat gradually disintegrated until now, no trace of it remains. Wonder what's so significant about that boat. Why would a dog do that? Ben Franklin spent time here in 1744. Mickey Malone, gangster from Philly. Okay. Creation of the park. So many things to read. I want to go do the pump stuff already. Sheesh. In the early 1900s, automobiles began to make the rural parts of the state accessible. Officially became a state park in 1930. Ask your park ranger. Information Center at Moon Lake and its adjacent station was built in 1939 by the CCC. Hiking trails, except for the Mingo Saddle Trail, created by the original inhabitants of Moon Lake. Appalachian Trail. Huh. All right. Roman numerals. Why do we need this information? You probably noticed the letters etched into the right-hand cornerstone on the front of this building. No, I did not, but okay. MCMXXXX1X. This is not the name of the building, rather the date it was constructed. 1939. Letters are Roman numerals. Okay. Yes, that is correct. We probably need to know this for some other thing. So to our notes we go. I remember most of these, like from Latin class. Stinking gnat keeps flying in my face. 50. C is 100. D is 500. And M is 1,000. Q. And then Jeff Akers. Let's see what we can find out about our friendly guy here. Park Rangers was born and raised in Tyrone, Pennsylvania. What's happening? Okay. Random. He has, sorry, my sister's sending me pictures. I don't understand. He's been in the park ranger since 1996 because he spent much of his childhood at Moon Lake. He's excited about introducing park to others. Bachelor degree in Parks and Recreation Management from Penn State. All right. I don't want to read any more of these things. Let's go do the pump. Tired of reading. Need to do something. Alright. Let's go over here. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So I have to prime the pump with the water. I'm going to put that there because So priming the pump. Yeah! We did it! And we got our sample.
I don't need water right now.
Alright, so let's go back to the park ranger to give him our sample. And then we gotta work on the birds.
You're back.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions,
Nah.
just ask.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Alright. So then maybe we could poke in here now.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Akers' permission.
Well, again, why is it out? Okay, so if we were going to put our cassette in here, because, oh my god, cassettes, yes.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
Okay. So, red-tailed hawk, cardinal,
American goldfinch. American robin. Blue jay. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
Why didn't they all play the first time? Okay. So we need to go get pictures of those birds. We already saw a couple of them when we were out on the trail. Ooh, what's over here? What? What's this?
A face only a gnome could love.
Well, that wasn't very nice, Nancy. Oh, a key. Stinking snow boots. Wonder if Professor Hotchkiss knows Mr. Magoo.
It's locked.
Of course it is.
Oh, the key broke off. It's locked.
I mean, is there something we can, like, hit with? Oh. I don't like that up there. Probably shouldn't do that. Okay. Back to the woods, looking for birds. I'm just clicking
Tweet,
around.
tweet!
Nancy, that's not how you get birds to come around. Oh my goodness. Yes, we got a goldfinch. All right.
No birds here.
Wonder why this stone is here. It's kind of random.
Tweet, tweet!
Don't scare the birds, Nancy.
Come back!
Damn it! What if the bird was like, oh, sorry, I'll come back? Hold still, bird. Almost went right by it. Knocking this out.
Come back!
Damn it! Okay, no birds apparently hang out in the cemetery.
Come back!
What was that? I don't know if there's some way to get them to come out, you know? Like, do you leave bird feed around? Maybe? Well, now I'm not seeing any of them. Ugh. Red bird, blue bird, orange bird. Timing. Yeah, but what timing would we be looking for? Sure there wasn't something else in here I needed to find. Have to do other things first. So like on our handy dandy Palm Pilot, because it's so dated. Last I heard, herinteractive.com is a great place to learn. Took a photo of American Robin, bet he was hunting for worms. Check with Red to see what I'm doing wrong. Alright. Alright, let's go to bed. Because that's apparently the only time that we can talk to Red.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
Okay.
See you in a while.
Just remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Back to bed we go. Whoops. Desmond's playing behind me. Off to M's, where she'll most likely make me do something for her.
Howdy, Nancy.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
Right now, cash is kind of a problem for me. Do you think we could do some kind of trade out?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, huh? Seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
A dozen little critters?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Hunting for critters isn't illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. At least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope.
Of course.
But you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
Alright, so we got a box to go and collect critters. True story. In my undergraduate, I had a work study where I worked with a biology professor, and he gave me the job of going out and collecting roly-polies as part of my work study. True story. So here I am walking around campus trying to find stinking roly-polies. No idea what I'm doing. Even though you would think it should be easy. Chirp, chirp. Chirp. Right. Oh. Excuse me? Ugh. Get here. You're high. 2 down, 10 to go. Yeah. Okay. Almost didn't get it. She was all squirmish at Cardinal. Don't even tease me. You jerk.
Missed it.
It's not gonna let me in until I get that camo. It's just gonna tease me. Did I look at that one? Oh, I'm going back the wrong way. Whoop. Yeah. Looking for more chirps here. Dang it. Ah. Come on. Yeah, I know you're not gonna actually play. Huh? Wait, what? Cranky. Quite a name. I'm not seeing any more spots, at least out here. That bird is gonna keep teasing me. I have a feeling we'll have to go back out at night to find more bugs.
Those look too rotten.
What was it chirping for? Chirp, chirp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Let me just double check while I'm out here. No more chirping. Alright, let's try going out at night and seeing if we find more bugs. Oh, it's chirping! Oh! Glowworms. That's what. That's what's up. Glowworms, come on. Don't mind me, just wandering around the forest at night. La da 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 da. Would you go walk around the forest at night? I definitely don't think I would. I feel like I went the wrong way. Did I just go in a circle? Oh my god. Yay, glowworms! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Getting closer. No, wait. I wanted to go back that way. Going left, right. Left, left, right. Right at this fallen tree. Yes. Right, and then left. Alright, now that we're at the yellow thing, let's just double check our... Since we're wandering around the forest and stuff. Tree stump. Tree stump. Okay, yeah, Whoa. Oh man, we only got 1 out of that? No, we got 2 out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need one more bug. Oh, this is so exciting. Bug hunting. Critter hunting, sorry. Let me call it what it's called. The monolith? That would be the pillar. You're talking about the stone pillar? Oh, hells no. Oh, I'm at the shoe. Took a wrong turn. Okay, so this is the right direction. I just took the wrong turn. Log. Left. Not the monolith. Let's go back towards the house and see if there's some back here. Boo! We've got to find that one bug. Stepping stone? Was that not what I just lifted? That's the stone, I thought. There was nothing under it. And it doesn't let me, like, hover over these. Let me recount the bugs, just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, just one more bug. feel like we thoroughly checked out in the forest. Talk to Red. I'll go do it.
How's the bird watching coming along?
I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your wife?
Good heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog.
More dogs.
Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Do many people around here own dogs?
Not really. Most people don't bother. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
Okay. I guess we'll go sand something. Which is this thing. Oh.
It's stuck.
Okay. So they turn all the way around. So there's obviously 4 directions. Whenever you think 4 directions, I think of a compass. North. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the poem. Okay, leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different than the other 3. We've already established that the only one that was born in the spring was Lucy. When the swans drift by shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. There's swans here. When autumn calls, brings out the deer, it's I who howls in the morning clear. And when the winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night. Okay. There's deer on this side. Birds on that side. A swan on this one. So, and then this wall's gray. Maybe. No, this one's a tree. Okay, so swan, birds, deer, trees. So the poem swans, tree, deer, birds. Okay, so that's each of those things are in that. Okay. So let's follow the poem. Lucy was born in the spring. So she needs to point that way. Xander was born in the summer. So let's have him point the swans. Vitus was born in February, which is winter. Which I think would be that way. Leaving Iggy facing that way. Nope. So the tree's to the right. The swans that way. The birds are that way. Oh, sorry, Vitus. Ah! Okay, so we've got to fix this floor.
They need to be fastened to the floor.
Oh, I need nails? Oh.
They need to be fastened to the
It's
floor.
still not fixed.
Okay. Alright, so we found something in the house. And we still need to find one more bag. One more bug. Okay. Let's go to sleep. And try one more time for that bug. Critter. Whatever you want to call it. I have a feeling that my hammer and nails are in that shed where we can't get into because the key broke. That's what my assumption is. Crickets, crickets. Come on. Not cool, bird. Yeah, I know you're gonna fly away, you stinking bird. Looking for crickets. Something to give me my last critter. I mean, what if I have to go see what's his bucket and that's where the last critter is? Excuse me? What'd you say? Bugs. Are there bugs in here? Anybody? Arrgh. Let's go see Ranger Acres. Perhaps. Maybe he has bugs. It does not appear that he has bugs.
You're back.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Sounds like Moon Lake could use 2 rangers.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property instead of Sally?
She outbid them, the cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend, and I'd really like to find out why someone's doing this to her.
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals.
Who does
Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Oh.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Huh? It's a Doge. Aw. Alright. So we need to find one more critter. We need to finish the pictures for Red and organize some files for for Jeff. Okay. I think it's a good place to pause for the evening. Alright. Well. Oh. Ugh. Alright. So this is very, different, right? Because last game, with Secret of the Scarlet Hand, I feel like that one was really complicated. This one, I just feel like we're running around doing a bunch of errands. I don't know yet. Give it time. We just started it tonight. Maybe tomorrow there'll be more puzzles. We'll see. So we will be back on tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern to continue through Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. So hope to see you all there. If you haven't already done so, please hit that like or share button or follow for the stream, so that you can get notified the next time I go live. And I also have all of my streams available to watch whenever you'd like on YouTube and on Facebook. So feel free to catch up if you are wanting to watch some of the other games that we've played. And yeah, hope to see you all tomorrow night. Have a good rest of your Friday. Bye.